Hello everybody on YouTube land, and the first film review of 2019 is Holmes and Watson, starring John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell. A comedy spoof of the famous detective. Is it any good? Well, have you seen the reviews online and the news that's going about? People are walking out of this movie and critics are saying that it's an absolute rubbish. To avoid it, that there's no comedy moments in that at work, there's a big pile of poo, basically. So what was my opinion on this movie? Now, personally, I didn't mind it. And that is being very kind. These two actors are great together, and that's what keeps you invested in it. Is the fact that these two have such great chemistry and have done such great work together, and on their own, of course, but together they really do work well. And that is one of the reasons why I like this movie. But the film itself is pretty poor. It's a shame, because a lot of the jokes, I'd say about 60% of the jokes fall flat. There are some very funny bits in there. I did laugh about 3 times through the film, but they were only mild chuckles. I think that that's a great idea thrown away, and that is my honest opinion of it. Like I said, it does have some good ideas and a couple of jokes. It takes the mickey out of the Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. There are a few jokes about the fighting scenes, where they go slow motion and the working it all out, working out the fight beforehand. It does take the mickey out of that a bit, and I quite like that element. There's some, like I said, there was some bits to this film that worked, but there was a lot that didn't. So it isn't a great film. There's a scene in the park where they're playing catch that made me laugh, and there's a couple of little bits here and there that were okay, but overall the story is pretty weak. They have to save the Queen from Moriarty and his plot, and it's silly. And the problem is they should have gone with a very serious story and added the jokes into it. But because the story is so bad, you don't care about what happens, and the progression of the story, the pacing of the story is a bit weak. So, and with the jokes not being quite top notch, it also doesn't add to matters very well either. Like I said, there are a couple of inspired moments in this movie, and the only good points about this movie are the 2 main leads. All the cast are great. They're great actors, but they're wasted with this script. They really are. So, and I'm doing my movies for 2019 different now. Instead of doing them out of 10, I'm doing them out of 5, because I think most people go on a 5-star rating. So 1 is god awful, 2 just about watchable, 3 good, 4 excellent, 5 you've got to see it. It's amazing. So this film, it's not as bad as the critics are saying, but it's not that great either. It's okay. Watch it late at night with your mates when you're drunk. You might get a couple of chuckles out of it. So I grade this film out of 5, 2 stars. 2 stars out of 5. And that's mainly for Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, because those two together are great. And there's a couple of bits here and there that aren't too bad. So yeah, I'd watch it on Netflix when it's free. That's my recommendation. So there we go. There's my first review of 2019. Plenty more to come, and I look forward to doing so. Please tell me down below if you've seen this movie and what you think about it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming this year, and I've mentioned it a couple of times. There's going to be something big at the end of the year. There is something great coming at the end of this year. I can't tell you what just yet, because all the details have to be confirmed. But when I get the details confirmed, I can then tell you what's going to happen. So big things are coming, so I look forward to telling you all about that. It's quite exciting, and thanks again for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. I've said that a lot, but it really does. So anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. First review, not perhaps the greatest start, but let's see what the next one is. All the best, guys.